This is my video review for Tooth and Tail, a game made by Pocket Watch Games, available on Steam, PlayStation Network, and GetOldGames.com. To start out, Tooth and Tail is a RTS game done in a kind of 8-bit style graphics. The game is easy to pick up. Controls are simple, made to be used with a controller. Definitely a lot of fun to play. The graphics are reminiscent of what you would see more towards the indie type games and the classic style games. In Tooth and Nail, it is a story about a revolution started over basically about who's going to eat who. You play as 4 main factions. You have the Common Folk, the Long Colts, the KSR, and the Civilized. And each faction is basically fighting for survival. The campaign is a lot of fun. It can be challenging at times due to how some of the matches are set up, where they only give you certain types of units. You don't get to pick the units you take in. And each match in this story campaign builds on that story. You move through each faction in the campaign, starting out with Common Folk. The multiplayer side of it is where things really get fun with this game, though. You have the choice of split screen play that you can utilize on like a Steam box or PlayStation Network, or you can go online and play multiplayer. Matches can be 4v4 or 4-person free-for-all, more specifically, and team matches like 2 versus 1, 3 versus 1, or 1 versus 1. The matches run pretty quick. An average match will last you anywhere about 8 to 10 minutes. And you get to pick and choose which units you want to take in. You have a certain amount of units you can take, and you can pick from the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and the defensive units. And when you start out, you get a farm that's being farmed by pigs, and you can build up that farm to increase your resource pool. And when you build a structure that builds units, it will steadily build those units non-stop as long as you have the funds, until you reach your unit cap that you have. Each building gives you increased unit cap for that specific unit. The matches can be quick-paced, very chaotic at times, but it's a lot of fun. If you are a fan of RTS games, especially the indie style games, and just looking for a new RTS, which there hasn't been many of as of late. RTS seems to be a dying genre. But if you're looking for a solid RTS, this is a game for you. It costs $19.99 on Steam, and honestly, I think it's worth every penny. This is definitely a game that is more than worth the $20 you'll spend on it. For a link to the store on Steam, I will leave that in the description. Thank you for watching my review. If you like this review, please give it a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more reviews to come.